This is Eagle Owl, and today I will be talking about us getting a couple guys back. Yes, the Justin Evans, the Cam Jurgens, and Bradley Roby. Also, I want to talk about Jaylen Herz knee. It's an update, and he did not wear no brace. And lastly, we're going to talk about Nakobe Dean, and he's officially placed on IR. But let's get straight into it. All right, so before we get straight into the topics, man, I got to go over Nolan Smith. Please give us more Nolan Smith snaps. He just been flat out better than Derek Barnett. But here go the numbers. Derek Barnett, 3 tackles, 0 sacks, 0 QB hits, and 99 snaps. Nolan Smith, 7 tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for a loss, 2 QB hits, and 56 snaps. So Derek Barnett almost played more than half of the snaps Nolan Smith played, but Nolan Smith been more effective. I want to see Nolan Smith a little more. It looked like we getting there. It looked like I'm getting my wish because Derek Barnett was inactive last game. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to play your reserves just a little bit more because Josh Sweat and Hassan Reddick playing 80 to 90%. Sounds nice. I mean, sounds cool, but we're in the middle of the season. You don't want them to run out of gas or even worse, get hurt because they're playing so many snaps. Whereas though you have a Nolan Smith, you have a Brandon Graham. Hell, if you think you need to bring somebody in, bring somebody in. But I don't think Hassan Reddick and Josh Sweat should be playing that many snaps. I think they should play like 75 at max. But I get why they playing 80 to 90% of the snaps. But, man, Nolan Smith is too talented. He's a first-round pick just like Jalen Carter. Give him some snaps. Just give him some snaps, man. All right, so let's get into the topics today. Let's talk about Nakobe Dean, man. Nakobe Dean has officially been placed on IR. I mean, this is what we expected, right? Nakobe Dean going IR. But then we expected another guy to go on IR as well, and Dallas Goedert. But I'm like, okay, Dallas Goedert's not on IR, but they just announced Nakobe Dean is. And I'm like, that's phenomenal. So not only did the bye week help other guys like Cam Jurgens, Justin Evans, and just other guys coming back in general, I didn't see Quez Watkins get the 21-day practice window open. So he might not come back this week. I was hearing he was, but he might not. So, yeah, again, the bye week helped certain guys out, but it helped Jaylen Herz again out and Dallas Goedert out in a big way because if we had a game last week, I think Dallas Goedert would have won on IR. But that bye week, he might be back against Dallas again, and that's good to hear. That's very good to hear that we have Dallas Goedert down the stretch because, man, I'm telling you, his effect off the field will be missed because there's some games he really didn't show up statistically, but he's one hell of a blocker. Like, he's the best blocking tight end on our team and the best pass catcher on our team. So, Dallas Goedert, get well, man, but it's very good to hear Dallas Goedert is not on IR, man. It's very, very good to hear that we have him back soon. But as far as Nakobe Dean, man, I already gave my opinion on this a billion times. But I feel like he should just rest out the whole season. Really let him get healthy because he even said it and even admitted like he never dealt with injuries since Pee Wee football. But now he's in the NFL, injury after injury after injury. And, man, the football gods are just not playing nice. Trust me, when I say football gods, it's just an over-exaggeration because I know people like, there's no such thing as a football god. I know that. I'm just talking my talk. Just haven't been having the best luck in the NFL, man. And then, no offense, not only that, it's not like he was the best linebacker on our team while playing. Is he better than Morrow right now? No. Is he better than Cunningham right now? Mind you, I'm using the word right now. No. He needs time to develop, and he has to play consistently. And I'm really starting to question his size. Like, is he too small? Because when he's standing next to Zach Cunningham or even Murrow, yo, he look like he my height, and I'm 5'7". So, yeah, man, Nakobe Dean, all I can say is get well. Got to get healthy. But let's check out the injury report in general. I loved how the injury report looked, and it was lovely to see. The injury report, Dallas Goedert obviously did not practice. Justin Evans' knee, he was limited, so it's a 50-50 shot he might play. You can hold Justin Evans back if necessary because we do have safety depth right now in the Sidney Brown and the Bayard and the Reed Blankenship. So the safeties are pretty much healthy. But if you have to hold Justin Evans back another week, go ahead. Calcaterra with the concussion, full participation. Cam Jurgens, full participation. Bradley Roby, full participation. So that's good to hear because, again, Cam Jurgens, the run game, a lot of people putting a lot of pressure on Cam Jurgens, in my opinion, because I don't think he was the sole reason why the run game went downhill. You could compare the numbers, but it's something about when Jaylen Herz, when teams figured out he was hurt, it's like the run game slowed down because you don't have that threat of Jaylen Herz pulling and running as you used to. Yes, he would do it sometimes, but even when he do it, it's not like, oh, he's about to run 40, 50 yards down the field. He might give us a good 10, a good 5. Hell, he might even pick up just the first down and slide, but it's not the same Jaylen Herz from last year. So now you could really cramp down on the run game. But we'll see how big Cam Jurgens' impact was. Is it Jaylen Herz the reason why the run game went down, or is it Cam Jurgens? We will figure that out. Bradley Roby. We already know the slot corner position isn't the best. It's definitely not the best, so it's good to hear Bradley Roby will be back. And again, I'm still hearing that Avonte Maddox will come back later in the season. Even if we make like a playoff push, he might be back. So I can't wait for us to just get healthy and see Bradley Roby, even if Avonte Maddox do make a down the stretch comeback, you know, I can't wait till we get that sure because we're getting healthy at the right time. You see little by little, week by week, oh, guys and guys and guys and guys coming back. So when it's time to make that push, we got no excuse. Got no excuse, man. And lastly, you know, we got to talk about Jaylen Herz. Jaylen Herz, sound like the knee is doing great. Sound like the bye week did some pleasure. Pause. But let's listen to this clip.
Hey Jaylen, at practice today, it looked like you weren't wearing that sleeve on your leg. Is that right?
I was not.
Is that a sign of progress?
Yeah, I think time is a sign of progress. As I said, the bye week came at a great time, and you know, we all took advantage of that. I tried to take advantage of that time off, and everything is trending forward.
You hear him sound happy. Like, look, that bye week, you know, it did some wonders. That's how he talking. So it's good to hear Jaylen Herz knee is doing fine, and he did not practice with a brace. Did not practice with a sleeve or anything on his knee. So again, it could have just been honestly a bone bruise. It could have just been that. And I know a lot of people want to run with, oh, it could be more and more and this and that. Nah, it's probably just a simple bone bruise. And that bye week came at the right time. The team is getting healthy. We about to go on this run, especially if we beat the Chiefs. If we beat the Chiefs, the rest of the dominoes will just fall because I believe we could go to Seattle and beat them. It's going to be tough. Yeah, Seattle on the surface, you'll be like, yeah, we should beat that team. But going up to Seattle, man, it's tough to beat them. You know how it's tough to beat people in the link? It's tough to beat people in Seattle. San Francisco come to us. That game going to be crazy. You know, we go to Arrowhead Monday. But again, very winnable game. Then Giants, Cardinals, Giants. We can knock that out. We can knock that out. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about the news today? Jaylen Herz, Nakobe Dean, Nolan Smith. Everybody just getting healthy. Man, we about to go on this run. We about to go on this push. We need to go back to the Super Bowl, finish what needed to be finished last season, and let's just go on a run. It's just the golden era of the Eagles, man. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy the ride. But this is Eagle Al, man.